everyone. Well, time for our Q&A. I received 2 questions this week. I'll give you that up front. The first one was, do I believe in the inspiration of God in the Bible? And the second one was, what children's shows are not too annoying to watch? So, go with the more general one first, and we'll go to the more specific. So the Bible. Do I believe that it was inspired by God? Yes. Now, I also believe that you have to work with the context that people were working in at the time. The world has changed over these several thousands of years. Our context matters because people were writing to a certain people. And the reason for writing was different from what we need now. But was everything inspired by God? Absolutely. Does everything in the scriptures have some sort of message for us today? Sure. But again, context matters. We are not a just beginning culture several thousands of years ago. We are not a culture that is in exile and needing a specific message told to them. Now we do need to know, especially is of the good news of Jesus Christ, about how God came to us to save us, how God came to us and showed everlasting and perfect love for us. A love that defies all logic, a love that defies all expectations, a love that is so complete that we are meant to live out that love too. And in doing so, we get to be part of the kingdom of God, to take part in this wonderful creation story of God, to take part in all the goodness of God by loving. We have the good news and the salvation of the life that is to come. So we can live we can live with hope instead of worrying about stuff. So that's what I know about the scriptures. They're very valuable. They're inspired by God. They show us what we're meant to be. But we also need to always remember that was for a particular context. As for kids shows, well, we almost live in a little golden age now, because looking back at the TV shows I used to watch when I was a kid, those could be pretty painful as an adult to go back and watch. Maybe it's because we had nostalgia and now it's gone. I don't know. But shows that I don't mind watching with my daughters, well, one is Doc McStuffins, which is a good thing because they're obsessed with Doc McStuffins. Abby has had 3 Doc McStuffins birthday parties, and Kylie has now asked for her first Doc McStuffins party. And if this keeps going on, I'm pretty sure Sophia will ask for some too. Although they did just announce that's the last season, which makes actually our entire house very sad that the show is coming to an end. Sophia the First, as you might realize from another rant of mine, that's a really quality show. Vampirina, which at first there was some fear in our house that maybe being a show about vampires for little girls, actually for little kids, because I don't believe in gendered shows, by the way. But Vampirina, which is a great immigration story, which, without the political tension of being, a human would bring about, but really good messages in that show, really cute, love watching that one. Let's see here. I think it's Sunny Days isn't too bad. I really don't mind Paw Patrol, and a lot of parents seem to really mind that one, but I'm cool with it. Especially since Abby likes to carry Sky around all the time. But no, that's a fantastic show. Then there's some Fancy Nancy isn't too bad. Let's see, on Nick. Okay, now Bubble Guppies. Bubble Guppies, if I turn my brain off, is a decent show. It's somewhat educational. The kids are all good. It's a fine show. If I turn my brain off, because they're underwater, so they can swim around whenever they want to. Sometimes they get stuck on rocks and they can't get anywhere, or they are trying to put out fires. And I'm pretty sure you can't really have a natural fire underwater. I don't think you can. I don't think so anyway. So it kind of hurts my brain at times. and why they're the only guppy type creatures, where everything else is snails and crabs and lobsters and fish. Where are their parents at? So I could that one for a while. I don't mind that show. Shows that I pray to God that they do not ask for are things like Caillou. Because Caillou is obnoxious, and Caillou is a whiner, and dear Lord, I'm tired of you, Caillou. So thankfully, I haven't asked for in quite a while. Daniel Tiger is hit or miss with me. There are some episodes that I really adore to watch with her, and other episodes which in our household has caused major issues. Because while as parents we might understand what they're trying to go for, the kids don't always get it. So there have been times where they'll start acting like they're afraid of something just because Daniel Tiger was, or we've learned to stomp our feet, even though the message was stomp 3 times and you're done. They miss the and you're done part. It turns into stomping, 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 stomping. So it has good messages, but maybe my kids are just too young for it. I don't know. And then mutton stuff. Oh dear Lord, mutton stuff drives me nuts. It is freaky. It is dumb. The kid actor is annoying. I hope to never watch that show, and thankfully I ask for once every few months. And I try to leave the room. So that's most of the shows. I mean, really, almost anything. Like, you got Netflix. Oh, Super Monsters. That's a decent show with preschoolers who are also monsters. And there's a point I want to make as well, is that it seems to me when I was a child, monsters were meant to be scary, meant to not be your friends. And now we have Vampirina, about a family of wonderful, sweet vampires. We have Super Monsters, which is about preschooler zombie and Dracula and Frankenstein and what else is there? There's a witch, a dragon. Basically, any monster you can think of is in this show as a friendly neighborhood monster for you to play with. So, monsters are no longer meant to be scary. Our kids don't have no fear whatsoever, which, maybe that's not a bad thing. But Netflix has a lot of really good ones. Hulu has a few good ones. Disney Channel is basically, you can pick just about anything and you're fine. Nick Jr. is very hit or miss for me. But also their app is horrible. Memory card actually ran out on the camera, so I'm going to finish this here. I think I ranted long enough about what shows to watch and what you should be watching, and really, it's up to you. Whatever you want to watch, whatever your kids want to watch, whatever makes them quiet and happy, and doesn't have horrible messages, just go ahead and watch those with them. If you need to distract yourself, do some dishes, okay? But anyways, yeah, so many good shows out there right now. Don't worry about it. And also, if any more questions, leave them below. Send me a message. I'm going to put a little link up here for other Q&As. I might have fun for you to watch. So go ahead, watch those. Leave us your comments. Thank you for watching. See ya.